welcome back to my channel. I've been trying my best to keep up on these projects like I said I would at the start of this year, but it's been hard. So I think I'm just gonna post when I can at this point. So if you don't see me for like 3 weeks or a month, you know, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm alive, but I'm struggling. So for this video, I'm going to be working on the 2 button-ups that I displayed in my last video, where it's like a pink salmonish shirt and a Cosmo green sort of button-up shirt. Well, they're both button-up shirts. The idea I had was to make a dress out of them. Now, they might be large, but because of how long my legs are, I'm gonna have to do a lot of mix and matching and different stuff to make it length-worthy. So I've got my work cut out for me. First up, I'm gonna sketch my design. Now I haven't used the book in a while, evidently. And I promised myself I would try to use it a bit more instead of just like running the ideas through my head and working out what's best. So at least even if I don't end up doing the final design that I planned, it's documented. So there's been a style lately where you have an extreme like crop top. So that's what I'm gonna do for the top of the pink shirt, and then use the bottom of the pink shirt to extend the dress and have the top be green. So I'm gonna try my best to line up those buttons so it's a complete button up front. And then just use the top of the pink one as is with a slight cutout. I actually am contemplating to do the sleeves differently. I think when I get to that point, I'll decide on that. Okay, so the first thing I did was to try on the shirt, and I realized that the sleeve was too big and I needed to bring it up to my natural shoulder. Then I had to make a mark where I wanted the crop top to stop and make a curve. So first I was thinking to use a t-shirt I had to mark out the new armhole, but eventually changed my mind and used a pattern that I had. Next, I marked out the curve from the mark I made at the front of the shirt, and then I made it meet the armhole. After that, it was just to cut it out. Once it's cut out, this is what it looks like. I actually took off the sleeves as well so I could reattach them, and eventually, since it's the tropics that I live in, I decided not to keep the sleeves long and use a flutter sleeve pattern that I had. After that, I put aside all the salmon pieces and started to work on the green part of the dress. I first cut out the sides and cut off the sleeves. That allowed me to open up the front and lay it flat. I couldn't decide if I wanted the pockets, so I seamed them. And I did the same for the pink. After that, it was to trace out the neckline of the dress that I wanted and fold the front in half and cut it out so that both sides were equal. I eventually decided to use the same pattern that I had before to bring in the waist and create the darts, because I wanted it to be close fitting. And this is what the front looks like. Now I need to work on the back. I did it half at a time because your girl was not undoing all those buttons to get into this dress. So I wanted to install a zip at the back.
Once one half was cut out, I put it face down on the other half and cut it out the exact same way. Now it's time to put in the slat in the dress like I did in my design. I just took a long rule I had and put it at the angle I wanted it to be. Since I wanted the slant to be the exact same way on the pink part, I folded the green up and traced the same line. Again, I repeated it on the back so the slant will be the same. And I also did this for the back pink part. Once that's done, it's just to put all the main pieces together. And this is what the main body of the dress looks like. Now it's still open because I haven't put in the zip yet. So I decided to put in the zip first and then measure what I wanted the straps to be. To put in the zip, here's a tip. Do not cut off the top of your zip because it's going to cause you more trouble than good. So what you're going to do is line up the zip to the back of the dress, making sure the right sides are together. The top of the zip to the top of the dress. And you're going to make a mark 2 inches above where the zip ends. And you're going to do that on the opposite side as well, as in the other wrong side. Then sew it from the bottom, come up. Now it's time to attach the straps. Take the measurement from the front to the back. And I also realized I had to bring in the size of my dress a little bit as well because it was a little loose. I actually pinned it first before I sewed up the sides, and that was good because I realized I had to clench my butt cheeks to get into the back of the dress. Another thing I realized too late, you see the stress lines across the front? Yeah, it made my baby's pancakes. So it's not bad, it's not too tight, it doesn't hurt. Oh, I actually finished the crop top part first, but for some reason I only decided to show it at the end. To make my hair decent, because it's weeks old, I used red one to slit the edges, and I was gonna put on this puff of hair that I have never used because my hair is about as big or bigger than it. Now it would have looked decent if I left it like this, but I went and put a scarf on it, and this just, it wasn't right. I don't know what I was thinking. I looked in the mirror and I just, Anyways, so I just styled my natural hair, did my eyebrows, and yeah, here's the final look. I'm really proud how it turned out, and I liked it without the crop top. This is me realizing that the buttons on my lap were struggling. Yeah, I didn't like it without the top part, as you can see by my face. It grew on me after a while though.
I hope you like that way of transforming 2 button-up shirts into something completely different. And I'd like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!